Good morning, guys.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. So we're enjoying our stay here at Tunnel Mountain Village 2 right now. We'll kind of give you a little bit of a walk around and check out our campsite here, but we're hitting the road bright and early this morning.
Yeah, we're heading over to Lake Minnewanka, which apparently is a very popular place to go see. If you remember in one of our previous vlogs, like a long time ago, we had driven there once and there was no parking to be found. All the cars were parking and all the RV parking, and it was packed, and there's people looping around trying to find parking. So this time we pre-planned, we packed up the RV a little bit earlier this morning, and we're heading over and hopefully getting a parking spot.
But it is a Saturday, so wish us luck and let's hit the road.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, we seem to have the time.
We were early enough to get parking.
Easy peasy.
There's actually like probably, I don't know, 15, 20 free motorhome parking spots, which is excellent. When we drove in, I was a bit worried because the car parking looked rather busy, but good news.
So now we get to actually explore Lake Minnewanka for the first time in our lives.
So excited, let's go.
It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
So I found some like cliffs over here that are pretty cool to just hang out at. We're taking a couple pictures and stuff and just enjoying the view. It's so pretty here, and I'd imagine like at sunset time this would be like the place to be. So I think Lake Minnewanka is pretty much known for its lake cruises, which look really, really cool. They have some big boats that you can go out on, and they even have like a 5 o'clock one where it's like a craft beer cruise and they bring beer on board, and it sounds pretty cool. But they also have canoe rentals and kayak rentals and just like hiking trails around the lake. It's a really cool spot to spend a good part of the day. They also have a huge picnic area that overlooks the lake, and it's so pretty. It's also pretty windy here, so sorry about the audio.
Back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
I'm such a sucker for those glacial blue waters and surrounded by all the mountains they have here. We definitely recommend Lake Minnewanka. It is $85, I believe, at the starting price to rent one of those canoes. So if you do want to do a canoe or boat rental, know it's going to cost you a bit more, but even just to come check out the day use area, we loved it. Chloe had a good time. Ooh, she's coming back too, actually. Happened to get a good nap in the harness here, so we're going to get back into the RV, pack her up, and we know a really good picnic spot just down the road here now. So a little scenic drive, and then we're off to our, I'll call it our secret picnic spot. Maybe it's not so secret, but we use it every year.
Run away with me. Come home with me tonight. Run away with me. It'd be worth the time. Run away with me. I made you feel alright. Run away with me. And I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time.
Okay, so just down the road from Lake Minnewanka now is the Cascade Pond. It's right along the highway as well, so you can even just come up the highway and check it out for the day. But we were already at Lake Minnewanka. We figured come down here, have a picnic here because it's so beautiful. We'll show you in a moment, of course, but it also has a huge row of RV parking that runs along the forest on 2 different areas. So the car parking is a little busier, but the RV parking, we're the only one here right now, and it's like 12:30 or 1 o'clock for lunchtime now. So you should be able to bring your RV here anytime and find a spot at least. Car parking, again, not so sure, but let's go enjoy some nice lunch and we'll show you the views.
Come home with me tonight. Run away with me.
Alrighty, so as you may have been able to tell from the footage, it was extremely windy down there, but we did enjoy our pulled barbecue chicken sandwiches and Caesar salad. And then we took a nice walk around the Cascade Pond as well. We saw that they installed like a new bridge that goes over the creek, so you can actually do the full loop of the pond now, which is really, really cool. And yeah, just really scenic. The mountains all around are super, super nice. And then like the Blue Lake, obviously super cool. But we're actually gonna head into Banff town now. We've run out of milk and a couple of other things, so we're gonna stop by the IGA in town. We also need to grab some gas, and I think we're just gonna walk town a little bit too and check it out. So yeah, wish us luck with parking once again today. This time, Banff town. Wow, we ended up getting super lucky and getting some front row parking here. We didn't even have to go into like the big free parking lot. There's this like side RV parking lot that's like usually always packed, but we got lucky.
Super misleading. So when you pull in, you come down this little nice one where it's close to town, but if you don't find a spot here, there's no left turns technically to go into the roundabout that takes you to the big overflow lot, which is usually pretty busy and competitive anyways, but then you have to take a right turn if you want to follow the signs rules and go into the downtown corridor. But we were coming down, we just opted out of this one knowing we'd just go to the overflow, and then when we were coming down we saw it was open, hit the roundabout, the guide's like, oh, go through to the RV spot. Nope, hit the roundabout back, and we came in and we got the front of all of the RV park, and this is probably the best spot for an RV.
Yeah, pretty lucky, and lucky for us because it means less walking to get downtown, which is always nice.
Yeah, so we're set up, ready to roll here. It's always nice to walk around downtown Banff just because it's got that little like charm mountain village.
Yeah.
And I think Alysha wants to find a souvenir maybe. So we'll see.
We'll see.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spent my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
Alright, so we're back at our campsite here. That was actually a really long day. We went out and like did a lot of stuff, but when we were in Banff town, we saw this really cool store. It had some cute stuff. I got this like sweater, Luke got a t-shirt, and Chloe got a fox.
Yeah.
Luke was pushing her in the stroller around the store, and he saw this and went to go show it to her, and of course she loved it. She like made the biggest smile and like wanted to play with it, so we had to give in and get her the cute fox. So this is her little souvenir from her first trip to Banff. Anyways, before Chloe goes down for the night, we're gonna take a quick walk around the campsite and get out even more today. How much more could we possibly get out? But it is our last night here, so we kind of just want to walk around, take it all in, and then we'll have dinner later.
Also, when we finished up downtown Banff, there's a Husky on the way out of town you can hit. I would say the Husky gas station looked like the most RV friendly in my opinion if you need gas while we're in Banff, because we hadn't filled up since Jasper, and then we had about 350 or 60 kilometers on the odometer since we did the Icefield Parkway. So we filled up in Banff. It was about 10 cents cheaper than it would have been in BC as well, so we're ready to roll there. And then instead of hitting our Sani station on the way out this morning, when everyone was checking out and there's a big lineup, we just waited until we came back and there was no one at the Sani station, so that's a good way to do it too. Not many people use it at check-in, of course, because they're coming here and kind of starting their trip, so if you can, just dump later in the day as well. Also, we never mentioned this campsite. We are B64. Not our favorite. We thought because we're on the top of this hill, at least it would be the next best thing. Usually we like trying to book on like the outskirts of the perimeter so you don't have anyone all surrounding you, but we thought top of the hill, maybe you could see over top of everyone, but the hill wasn't as big as we expected. So we're kind of in the middle of everything here. We are going to have a detailed kind of tour of all the Tunnel Mountain area coming up, so if you want to see that and find just the right spot for you, we'll be doing a video on that as well, so stay tuned or look in our video list for that. But yeah, it's a little bit of like in the middle here, and it's not diagonal pull-in, so it's everyone's lined up there, and then they're down there, like they're outside, and they have like a big family we've seen before, and they're like kind of like right in your doorstep neighbor. But I mean, still a spot in Banff National Park, and at least we know for next time.
I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
So all the campsites here at Tunnel Mountain Village 2 they have electrical hookups, but the ones in the trailer court actually have full hookups. They have water and sewer as well, which is pretty cool, but honestly, we usually prefer to stay in just the electrical hookup spot just because you at least have a chance of getting a view of your campsite. All the campsites here, you're pretty much parked alongside of the road, and the trailer court's the same way. There are a bit more trees, but that means that you also can't see the mountains at all when you're in there. So we have stayed there before, but we usually opt to stay on the A, B, and C side just to get views of the mountains, and it's a bit more open and nice feeling, although less private. But if you do like to have full hookups, it is an option, and there are tons and tons of sites in there, so you'll have good luck at getting one as well. So there's the check-in booth there. If you turn this way, that goes to A, B, and C where we are. And if you turn that way, that goes towards the trailer court with all of the full hookups.
Someone else, no one stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
Okay, so while we were out and about for that walk as well, we also filmed kind of like a little campground tour. We went up and down all the roads, showed the campsites off, showed the facilities off. So if you're interested in coming here or you just want to check it out, that'll be up on our channel coming up here, so stay tuned for that as well. Okay, Luke's getting Chloe to sleep, and I'm out here starting dinner. We're gonna have cheese fondue. We had some fondue on our anniversary. We didn't vlog that day, but we had cheese fondue. It was so good. We got some Gruyere, some Emmentaler Swiss, is that how you say it? I don't know. And some Gouda. So we're gonna melt that up in our fondue pot here. And we got some sourdough to dip in it. And we also were feeling very lazy, and we bought a pre-made pizza from the grocery store downtown. So that's baking in the oven now. Should be pretty good. We're starving. It's pretty late for dinner, but it is a lot easier to cook and make dinner when Chloe's down for the night, so it is what it is. And Kitty wants to join me out here while I make some cheese fondue. Let's just tie you up here. Now let's see how many times you'll get wrapped around this picnic table, huh?
I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try.
I forgot something to stir with. That's important.
Feel alive when I'm in this town.
So I'm just cooking some of this garlic in some vegetable broth. We used wine on our anniversary, but the wine is all gone now, so vegetable broth it is. And I'm also gonna try and add some Dijon mustard. I saw a recipe that recommended it, and I don't know. I didn't want to try it last time because I just kind of wanted like a classic cheese fondue experience, but I figured tonight, why not? Okay, Chloe's asleep. Luke brought the pizza out. That's really good.
Yeah, it was just a quick $6 buy at the grocery store, and here she is.
Anyways, it's time to add some Dijon mustard and then the cheese.
Yum.
I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
Well, that was a complete fail. I was trying to rush because we were so hungry, and I ended up overheating it, I think, and also adding the cheese way too quickly. So now we're stuck with some vegetable broth that tastes pretty good, and then a big ball of cheese in the middle of it. So not ideal. We're still gonna enjoy it on our sourdough, just kind of glob it on there, I guess, but we're also heading inside because it's so windy and freezing cold.
Yeah, little fondue lesson for us. At least it worked on the anniversary night as well, so we still had good fondue. And now we just have cheese ball cheese soup.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call that for tonight, and we'll pick up tomorrow morning when we're heading over to Johnston Canyon. See you then.
It's a sad morning, but we're checked out of our Banff campground spot, and at least we're heading on to the Johnston Canyon here now. We got here nice and early. There's lots of RV parking. I think it said there was even 160 spots apparently for regular car parking in parking lot number 1, but we wanted to get here super quick because we read on the Google reviews that it gets really lined up, really busy, and someone said like a 40-minute wait to get in the cave and actually see where the waterfall is. So we're hoping by getting here quicker, we can get up there quicker and maybe beat the lines.
You're so crazy. Definitely a little busy to see the falls, but not a 40-minute wait, so we're thankful for that. Okay, so the line was deceiving. It was actually like a 30-minute wait, but pretty worth it. You just get really close to the waterfall and you go through a cave. It's pretty cool though. Chloe's first waterfall. Alright, so that's it for our Banff vlog here. We're going to be heading back to BC and we've got a really cool campsite coming up near Revelstoke, so we're really excited to get there. We had a really good time here in Banff and we hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog as well. If you're new, please subscribe down below and we'll see you next time. Bye!